Well, one thing we are never going to not need to shop for is food. I think we've all seen what's happened with the inflation and prices and supply chain, and even Dollar Tree, kicked it up on our faces. Everything's $1.25, except right now not canned food, so that's appreciated. So it's been kind of a wake-up call. If you weren't like paying attention to your grocery bills before, this is the time. And here are some of the strategies I've used to over the years, and especially now, to mitigate rising prices and keeping my grocery costs low while still being able to eat well and buy the things I like. First of all, be aware of what you like and what you don't like. There's no point in buying food that nobody likes or that you don't like but you feel you should like because it's good for you. Or even worse, well, I bought a bunch of it because I was on sale and I don't even really like it, but it was really cheap. That's not going to help you. It's not going to make you feel good when you open the refrigerator to cook. It's not going to make you feel good when you have to toss it because it's expired because you actually don't like it. So be really clear with yourself when you're making a list or in the grocery store. This is actually something you want. That's probably the most important step. Number 2, know your grocery stores and know your prices. And I know this seems like, maybe to some people it's a lot of work. Well, I don't have time to. But, when you look at the savings over the course of a month, over the course of a year, it is worth it. I mean, how many hours of your life do you want to spend overpaying for stuff? I mean, that's another issue. I know what the good deals are at Grocery Outlet. I know what the good deals are at Safeway. There are less good deals at Dollar Tree than there used to be, but there are still some good deals there. And I know what the good deals are at Walmart, and I want to talk about Walmart in a few minutes. And then what the good deals are closer to me at home. We have a small grocery store chain that's close at home, and although I wouldn't buy everything there, I do buy a lot of fresh produce and certain perishables there because it's close, it's local, I want to support local, and I'm not going to drive 35 miles to save, 25 cents on some milk or, a couple bucks on some produce. It's not cost effective. But I do know, that there are certain things I wouldn't buy there, and it is worth driving far to go someplace else, especially if you combine trips. Number 3, once you know what your best stores are and what the best prices are at each store and what the best prices are for the things you like, start trying to get them even lower. A lot of people use a lot of different apps like Ibotta and Fetch, I guess it's called, and things like that. And I think those can work if you eat the foods that they recommend on there. I personally don't. I don't have a big appetite. My food needs are less, and I simply don't use them, but it doesn't mean that others can't get a lot of value out of them. And I highly suggest you look at some of those apps and see if there's something you could actually use. They are active at stores like Walmart and I think Safeway or other places that you would normally go. And if you can, like, at the end of a shopping trip, save $5 or $8, and gosh, that's paid for your gas there and back. Your trip is free. That's worth it. I also enjoy using apps. Like the one I use the most is Safeway. And if you sign in and they know your shopping habits and what you buy, I get some incredible deals there. I've talked about my free potatoes and got some good deals on butter during the Thanksgiving baking season and stuff like that, eggs sometimes. So, sometimes I have great deals on produce. It's one of those things where every week, if I know I'm going to be in that area, which is maybe once in a while, I will double check the app and refresh everything, see what's on sale, and go in there and buy what's on sale and what I like to eat. And that is definitely a way to mitigate costs. We only have Dollar Tree. We have a Dollar General, some Dollar Generals in the county, but not in the general area of where I shop. But I decided I would download their app anyway, because if I am in an area where there's a general dollar, a Dollar General, I can certainly open the app up, see what is on sale, and see if it's worth my while to step in. Finally, always reevaluate your relationships with stores, okay? Right now I'm reevaluating my relationship with Dollar Tree and with Walmart. Dollar Tree raises prices, and whereas it was an excellent deal for a long time now, it's an okay deal, especially a lot of things. What I do like about Dollar Tree is you can get small amounts of things, okay? So you might spend $1.25 on a small thing of minute rice, which per pound would be cheaper at Walmart. But if you do not need a lot of minute rice, then $1.25 for a small container is just fine. Their canned food is still $1. Sometimes you just need a smaller thing of cereal for $1.25. You don't need a huge bag, or their almond milk is still very inexpensive, or their boxed milk. So those are the things that you're going to have to evaluate for yourself as you do your shopping. So those are some of my suggestions for keeping your costs down and for continuing to be able to buy the things you like and enjoy without spending an arm and a leg to get them. So happy shopping, happy cooking, and happy eating. Thank you so much for watching.